We are Si and Sophie. This is Coastal News, a home and away podcast, your weekly episode companion podcast for your favourite Aussie soap.
Hi everybody and welcome back to Coastal News First Look. This is the weekly episode that we put out on a Sunday evening, and this is in addition to our main podcast episode that we upload on a Saturday morning. Saturday morning's episode is where we will review last week's shenanigans in Summer Bay, but on Sundays we do First Look. So this is a sneaky peek ahead. We look at the episodes that are going to be airing this week on Channel 5 and 5 Star in the UK. So because of that, because we're looking at this week, there may be spoilers. So spoiler alert, don't want to ruin it for anybody. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, you're probably better off just stopping this episode here. But we're going to have a look at the episode synopses for the week ahead and see what we've got to look forward to. We're going to try and, they're normally quite cryptic, aren't they, Si? Hi, Si.
Hello. You okay?
I'm good, thank you. Are you?
Yes, thank you. But yes, they are normally very cryptic.
Normally.
Absolutely clueless normally.
Do our best. We got it
Mm.
very wrong last week, because you remember last week, I remember laughing about this in the week actually, where it said something like John is jealous of Marley's makeover, and we both assumed that I think Marilyn was going to give him a makeover. We were completely wrong, and it was his board shop makeover, and obviously John got jealous because he wants his juice bar to look all nifty as well. So we got that very wrong. So we do get it wrong. We haven't got a crystal ball. We haven't watched ahead. We are just reading the synopses out. Synopses.
Yeah, and having a good old guess.
Just guessing and starting rumours, starting internet theories. So your guess is as good as ours, basically. Are you ready then? So before we start, we have a little game, don't we, where we try and guess the episode number. I don't think anyone finds this amusing apart from us. And we usually get it wrong. We get it wrong more than we get it right, don't we? How long have we been playing this game? About a year?
Hang on, give yourself some credit. We've been doing all right lately.
Oh, I got a near miss last week. I didn't get it on the button, but I got a near miss. Yeah. Do you want to have
we've
to
been
go
all
and try?
right. Yeah, I'm feeling okay about it.
Oh, okay. I'm confident.
Okay, 8,000. We know that.
Yeah.
And 8,022.
Oh. Yes. Spot on.
Yes.
Yes. Little round of applause. Prosecco for Si. Excuse me, madam. Excuse me, madam. Yep. Prosecco for Si when you've got a minute.
Thank you. Yep.
Yeah. There we go. Yep. 8,022. That is going to be Monday. Is 6:30 p.m. 5 Star pace. That's the pace that we watch at. We tweet along with the episodes as well, so come along and join in on the hashtag and talk to us about Home and Away. But that episode's kicking off with Marilyn is stuck in a web of lies. So the last time we saw Marilyn, I think we was in that's terrible English. We were in Summer Bay House, and she was talking to Mr. Stewart. She had all of her boxes packed up and ready to go to the courier to go back to Sunning Organics, because she was trying to get out of the contract. And she was saying, "Oh, what if they sue me?" And he was going, "Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Just send it back, and we'll see what happens."
Yeah.
And she pulled Irene's keys out of her handbag. Did you see that?
Yeah, and then she looked very cunningly at them.
Mm.
Is she stashing it at Irene's and telling how she's returning it?
That's where my brain's going.
Yeah. Irene's going to come home packed to the rafters with Stunning Organics boxes.
She's going to be livid.
What I don't understand, if that is the case, why doesn't Marilyn just say, keep the product and I'll pay you out of the contract?
She hasn't got a penny though, has she?
She's going to have to pay for it regardless.
I know she's going to, but the whole point of this was she had no money to pay for Jet's wedding, did she? So I don't think she's got the money to sort of pay off. Pay off a year's worth of this as well. 3 boxes a week for 52 weeks. I don't think she's got the cash for that.
True. Yeah.
So she needs to send it back or come up with a plan to shift it and get the money. at the moment, I think she's doing a classic Marilyn, head in the sand, put the boxes in Irene's house and worry about it later, doll.
Well, I cannot wait till Irene returns from this mysterious trip that involves a plane. So it's at least interstate. I can't wait for her to get home and find it.
I think we've got long to wait. I reckon it's a couple of weeks and then she'll be found out. But yeah. Oh, okay. So Marley gets Rose's hopes up. Okay, I don't know.
Okay. Rose is into she's into the idea of a reconciliation more than he is, isn't she?
Do you think?
There was a moment today where she was like, "Oh, we're a good team, and he's sort of like, "Gotta go, busy."
Life to do.
And she's been, hounding his socials and and things like that. So I feel like she's into it more than he is. And remember, he ended it.
That's true. Yeah. In fact, I think we had a discussion a couple of weeks ago on Your Sound the Baby, because somebody on Facebook, I can't remember who it was now, said she's more into him than he's into her. Somebody summed that up when they were still dating. That was.
Yeah, I think that is. I think that is true.
To wait and see what happens. Okay, has Justin invited Danger into his home? Question mark. So the Danger being Andrew, we think. We saw something in the first look trailer at the end of First Look's episode on Friday, 6:30 episode. There was a trailer for next week, wasn't there, where it looks like Andrew's coming home with Justin, possibly, because he's talking to Leah about it and saying there's something not right here with this kid and I feel like I need to help him.
And he's lurking about in the shadows in the night, isn't he?
It looks like he's watching them sleeping.
Yeah, danger, danger, danger.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll have to see if the rest of First Look's going to give us any clues as to what's happening. Mackenzie has an admirer. Oh, okay. So I'm thinking it's not going to be somebody that's a regular on the show because we'd know already, but she met Kahu tonight in First Look, 6:30 p.m. episode, or maybe it was the 6 o'clock one, I can't remember. She introduced herself to Kahu. Is he the admirer?
Oh, God. I'll be really disappointed if she does that. I mean, Gabe's corpse isn't even cold.
True. Yeah, he's only just made it to the mortuary, so. Oh, yeah, but it doesn't say she's interested. It doesn't say she's interested. We do, but maybe this is what she needs.
Yeah.
Maybe she just needs a bit of fun, just one nighter thing.
Get it out of the system. Another theory could be, Marley's sort of giving Rose the cold shoulder, and he's over at home there.
But we don't want that, do we? We don't want the lines blurred. We quite like the friendship.
We do, but Marley might be thinking. People...
Yeah, Marley might have different ideas.
Yeah, he might be thinking, why have a hamburger when I can have steak at home?
Literally at home. Because I've moved in. Yeah, it could be that. A couple of people last week, we talked about Marley and potential Mac relationship, didn't we, on Your Sound the Baby last weekend? And a lot of people were going, yeah, I'm okay with the idea of that. And we were like, no. So there are people that want to see that and that see the spark. I don't see the spark.
That's
myself.
True. We read the proof, didn't we? We saw it ourselves.
Yeah, I don't see a spark between them. I still think they're very much friends,
platonic.
But yeah, platonic. Almost a brother and sister relationship again.
Yeah,
because he's not. I know he's not supposed to be the Dean replacement, etc. He's a more polished version of Dean. He's not the same personality as Dean, but he has stepped into that Dean role in terms of keeping an eye on Mac, living at the farmhouse.
Yeah.
So it's hard not to draw a comparison between the two of them, really. Okay. Oh, Kahu is caught out in a lie. Now, we know he's been lying about his employment, don't we? Because he's been telling his mum.
Yeah, and remember us saying on the
I'm on a
episode
fishing boat.
yesterday that Tane's just giving 1,500 quid. You know, is he gonna now lie about enrolling on the course? Is probably my guess.
Yes, yeah, because we're surmising whether he's owing that money to his mum. Now that we've put 2 and 2 together and probably made 5, but it could be that, couldn't it? Yeah. Marilyn's problems are piling up. So this is the boxes. I'm guessing the boxes in Irene's house getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh no. This is quite tragic, really, isn't it? She is just doing a classic Marilyn, just lock it in a box and forget about it and it will go away. When it's not, she has to deal with it.
Yeah. Head in the sand, as you've said, and pretending it'll all go away on its own. Honestly, I am here for Irene's reaction when she gets back. And if she comes home to a house looking like DHL warehouse, honest to God, she is going to flip a lid and I am here for it.
Listen here, girlie. I didn't give you the keys to water my plants to fill my house full of boxes of your crappy product. Yeah.
Have you got rocks in your head?
Yeah, rocks in your head, girlie. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. I'll have to see what happens. Will Tane invest in Kahu? Now, I thought he already had decided that, but it looks like we're on Wednesday's episode, on First Look. Yeah, we're still questioning whether he's going to invest in Kahu.
Why is Tane entertaining this fella?
I don't know. Family, I guess. Family. I'm going
all
very
about
extenders now.
Yeah.
Family. I don't know. Yeah. Bree's trauma puts the brakes on romance. Oh, dear. So again, this is something we talked about on the main pod yesterday. So Remy's gone away on tour with Lyric. She's having a bit of a wobble, isn't she? Thinking about all the times when Jacob used to go away and then come back, and then there was all this, abusive cycle of horribleness that used to happen to her. And she looks like she's still struggling with that.
I'm sorry.
Struggling with that trauma.
No, I can't do this again. No. I'm
no.
I'm getting off. Stop the ride. I'm getting off.
Stop it.
Yeah. How many times is this going to be stop, start? Bree's ready, Bree's not ready. I understand it's not black and white, and when you listed what she's gone through in the very recent history before, on yesterday's episode, it's a lot, and I get it's not going to be straightforward. So they need to agree that this is going to happen in a different lifetime, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Not keep failing. I'm bored. Shh. Said it. I've said it.
Okay, let's move on then. So conversely to the brakes being put on the romance for Bree and Remy, it says distance makes Cash and Eden's hearts grow fonder. Oh, so are we having a bit of a fiery reunion, do we think, when Eden gets home from tour?
Filthy gits. Yeah.
I know they're just at each other all the time at the moment. I'm here for it, but there's been a lot of that this week. A lot of shirt ripping and bedroom antics going on, which I'm here for. Writers, more of that, please. Just me, I think. Oh, okay. So Felicity keeps an eye on Kahu. So she's still feeling she's not fully sure of him either. I think she's feeling a bit like us, isn't she? But she wants to support Tane, and she wants to say, yeah, family's important. He can stay as long as he wants. But underneath it, she's still going, not sure about him.
Yeah, and you can understand if she gets wind of Tane giving him loads of money all the time. That's going to prick your ears up, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I think we're going to also be keeping an eye on him, Flick, don't worry. Here's an interesting line. So we've just been talking about Mac, haven't we? And it says Mackenzie's business coaching turns steamy. So she's business coaching someone, and it's turned steamy.
That's made me think Marley.
It could be, couldn't it? Yeah, business coaching, because this is the first time he's been self-employed in this board shop role, and she was giving him coaching in terms of the socials, as they keep saying, putting posts on, I assume, Instagram or something to get followers. So she was giving him tips on that, wasn't she?
If it is that, it's a massive mistake.
I don't think I want to see it. I guess it depends how it plays out, but I don't think I want to see it. And Rose is going to be insufferable if they get together.
Yep.
So, okay. Kirby's video backfires. Kirby's video. So this could be one of two things, actually, because it could be a video to do with Lyric, or she's been doing videos for Marilyn, hasn't she, for Stunning Organics as well, on the old socials.
In any event, backfire how?
Don't know. Backlash, some kind of. She's going to get cancelled.
Public reaction.
I don't know. She said something or done something that draws negative attention to it. It's very cryptic.
Yeah, that is a strange one.
Talking of strange, the next line is Remy makes a sacrifice for Brie. I'm thinking no goat.
Or no band.
Oh no, he's the one that's really driving the band at the moment. He's the one that's like, we need to do this, we need to do that. He's really pumped up for the band, isn't he? Which we've been told this week by that conversation between him and Eden is quite unusual. She's like, we're the chilled out ones, as she said yesterday. We're not the planners, we're just the ones that go along with the plan. Whereas he's now the planner. He's got the big ideas. He's got the the impetus and the drive to push them forwards. He's believing in Lyric, and that Lyric can go far. So for him to then step away from that, wow, he must really love her, I guess.
Yeah, but if it is something along those lines, it says more about her, actually.
Yeah, it does.
That's not just something he does. That is him through and through. That is what he was born to do.
It's
right?
It's his purpose.
Can you imagine somebody saying to you, "I'll be with you, but you're not allowed to be on the podcast"? Absolutely not.
I would not entertain that for a nanosecond. If someone said to me, you can't ever watch Home and Away ever again, or we can carry on dating, they'd be gone quicker than Irene can make me a flat white to go. Gone. Yeah.
So I hope she doesn't say that. I hope she doesn't give him a bit of an ultimatum. That'd be really unfair.
It would be a bit shit, to be honest. Especially because it almost was her fault that he wasn't going to be in the band and he was going to lose music and all that. And she felt so guilty about that, didn't she, when he got his hand smashed by Jacob?
Yeah, when he got his hand hammered. Yeah.
Yeah. So it might not be that. It might be a different sacrifice. It may well be the goat. We don't know. Marley helps John launch the new surf club. I'm looking forward to this. Because
Me too.
The new look is coming, and I've seen a little sneaky picture of it from an aerial shot, I think, of the set, which kind of blew the illusion for me, because I was like, the surf club doesn't have a roof, the stairs don't really go to Salt. I want to cry. But you've seen that picture as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
It ruined the illusion. It ruined the magic. The stairs go nowhere. In fact, they do go somewhere, but I think they go to like a stock room by the looks of things, don't they? With loads of.
It's funny because I don't know if you remember this, but on an episode we recorded sort of last year, so back in season 2 of the podcast, you and I were discussing, and I listened to a clip recently. You and I were discussing wanting a new set.
Yes.
We were talking about what new sets we would have. And it's quite funny because even though it's not a brand new set, we've actually been blessed this year. We've got the share house now that's been remodeled. the Surf Club's now got a remake, and the Surf Club is like 3 sets in one.
Yes.
Like a lot goes on there. Is there something else that's new? I feel like there's something else. The Pirata House isn't new, is it? That was the year before. Yeah, but we've had a couple of things now that are new. So feel quite blessed. So, you know, I'm here for it. I'm here for a makeover, a glow up. I'm down for it.
Yeah. And then Mac lashes out when her friends invade her privacy. Ooh.
Are they faffing about the Gabe news and getting involved?
Yeah, but invasion
Wait,
of
hang on.
privacy.
She's just had a steamy business.
Oh, it could be that.
Mm.
They could be telling her, "Oh, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be grieving. You should be doing this. You should be doing that." Yeah, this is how you should feel. Because there was a line tonight, actually, in First Look on Friday, when I think when Flick was badgering her and saying, "Oh, you know, you should go home and you should do this and you should feel like this," and she said something to Flick like, "I love it when people tell me how I should feel." There was a little throwaway line. Did you hear that one?
I did.
So maybe it'll be something similar to that. Like, you should be grieving. You shouldn't be, you know, having a steamy encounter with whoever this person is. We're thinking it's probably Marley now, aren't we?
It's looking likely, and that's people interfering.
Yeah.
With her. God.
Oh dear. Okay, well, we'll have to cross that bridge. And the last line of the week for next week is Marilyn receives a threat. So this is selling organics, I'd imagine.
Well, yeah, I imagine so. If she's not selling it and she's just stacking it all in Irene's parlour.
Give me the money. Because she owes them money for the boxes at least, doesn't she? The net price of the boxes, and then she'll obviously sell it for a profit. So
she's going to be in debt here, isn't she?
I think she's going to end up like not being able to pay for the wedding, but also not being able to pay for very much else at this rate.
I do wonder a week down the line how she's explained this to, you know it all Rue. You know, when they ask like, oh, how did it go with them? Like, did they just take it? You know, like when Alf and Rue go, you know, did they just, you sent them back to them and they've just cancelled it? She just goes, they suddenly decided to be nice about it. Like, I wonder how she's going to explain it away.
She'll probably get really defensive and just be like, well, Rue, none of your business.
Yeah, and storm off. Yeah. I've got a funny feeling she's going to be like intercepting deliveries and all sorts. And
God,
it's just not going to end well.
No.